What's up, guys? Welcome back to the next video, or the newest video. Yeah, you guys saw you guys saw the thumbnail, and you guys saw the title. Almost mixed the two words together. Yeah, free speech. Let's talk about it very briefly. I'm not gonna get in too many things because it's a very deep topic. Feel free to leave your comments down below. What are your thoughts on this video? What are your thoughts on free speech in general? What do you think that even means? You know, where do you draw the line as a person on free speech and free speech on the internet as well? What do you even think that people should have any say or any jurisdiction on their platforms to say what can and cannot be said? Because in today's video, we'll be talking about very controversial tweets being made by none other than Mr. Kanye West. I'm not going to be talking about him specifically as a person because I don't do that. If you're looking for a video where we will be going crazy on Kanye West, this is not that video. I'm not the type of guy to bash a person for some of the stuff that they did or whatever. At the end of the day, we're here to analyze one thing and one thing only, which is the free speech uh, topic in general, and specifically more on social media, because everybody was talking about this. A lot of people were commenting on how did Elon Musk and the Twitter, or as it's known as X now, allow these things to be made public, and how do these things even exist on social media? Why aren't people being stopped from saying certain things? Should we deplatform certain people for saying certain things? Because at the end of the day, if he feels this way and he wants to comment about it and say it in these type of ways, I mean, should we as people stop him, or should the person, as like the person who owns the platform, should they stop him? Because the tweets he made, I'm gonna pop one on. It's gonna be like a bit censored. But you can feel free to go check the tweets yourself out. There's gonna be a bunch. I used one in the thumbnail. If you haven't seen it already, just go check it out on Google. You can find it. And the internet was going crazy. Like, I'm telling you, everybody was asking, is this account hacked? Sometimes celebrities like tweet out crazy things, or they promote links and stuff like that, and they're like, oh, nah, this account's definitely hacked. But no, it was not hacked. It was legitimate. Like, this was something that he's posted off his page, and the internet was definitely not happy. Some of the things he said was insane. And people always use the free speech argument, and like he's exercising that right, blah 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 blah. But with free speech comes the freedom to be careful what you say. The free speech, you should be able to accept the repercussions of your actions when you're speaking freely, and saying what you want to say, because your voice is allowed to be heard, even if it's outlandish, or even if it's very out there. But you have to, when people say, like, and call you out on some things that you say, you can't be saying, no, but I'm practicing free speech, I should be able to say what I want to say. And you already said what you wanted to say. You just don't want to deal with the backlash. And the people are going to war over the internet, saying like, oh, you should be okay to be saying this. Oh, he's just trolling. Because that is a big internet excuse. People saying trolling, and trolls on the internet. If you don't know what that term means, trolls or trolling, it's just like making fun or making jokes on the internet and not being seriously. It's like in the same line of dark humor. Like, if you ever scrolled on Instagram, oh my word, yeah, the that's a topic for another video. But if you ever scrolled on Instagram and seen some certain things on there, and the jokes and stuff being made there, people say, "Ah, just for laughs, just joking, blah 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 blah." So people can easily be saying that about his tweets, Kanye's tweets, and saying it's just doing it satirically, for satire purposes or whatever. But who knows, like, what is generally going on there? Because there is no, if there is an internet police, number one, where are they? And number two, should we have a governing body on the internet that restricts certain phrases being used on the internet, whatever, if you want to stop all cyberbullying slash hate comments, blah 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 blah. That's the whole point about free speech. You should be able to freely say what you want to do and what you don't. But numerous people have gotten banned before. I guess this was him just like trying to test the waters and saying, I'm unbannable. And maybe that was his point. He was showing how powerful he is in terms of internet presence and celebrity status, that he's untouchable. Like, how many things could he get away with before someone says like, "Whoa, no, stop, this is enough," this is whatever. Because like people were just saying, "Oh, but Kanye made graduation, so it's fine, we can excuse this behavior." Those type of things is kind of insane to see. Obviously, people are joking. It is our hope, because whether you're saying something bad or not, if you are saying something bad or in poor taste or something hateful or being like racist or xenophobic, if it's on a public platform, I think it's up to the company who owns the platform to deplatform the person saying that. At the end of the day, we're all just using the internet. We've all made accounts. We've all signed up to be on the air and see what other people are saying. And especially like if there's certain opinions that you don't agree with or whatever, that's okay if you're having um a calm discourse between communities. But something like that, the stuff that he was tweeting was crazy. That's like bannable offenses. And I think he deactivated his Twitter and he reactivated it, and I don't know. It's a whole thing that's going on. But yeah, like I was just thinking, for me, the main thing was what was he trying to prove? I still don't get it. Is that's why I said, was it something that he was trying to do to show how uncancelable he is on the internet. He can get away with saying what he wants to say. And I mean, I always think that it's because there is a lack of um, enforcement of rules on these platforms, because it's very open to be able to say what you want to say and stuff like that. So I don't know if can you even get sued for saying something like? Let me know in the comments and stuff like that. Is there any laws? Because I'm not really that knowledgeable about it. Is there any laws that prevent you from saying certain things on the internet or even on Twitter or whatever? Because like I don't know how crazy the situation has gotten. There is certain things obviously people have said in the past, and people have gotten into trouble and gotten fired from jobs. I know there was an actor in the Flash that said some things back in the day on Twitter, and he got fired from his show, even though the tweets were like I think between 5 and 10 years old, and they just found out about it, like, oh, we can't associate with this person, let's get rid of him. Same thing with James Gunn with the Marvel Cinematic Universe when he was still busy directing Guardians 1 and 2. And then Disney was like, no, we gotta axe him because he said some crazy things as well. And then they got him back anyway. Like, I don't know, you gotta draw the line and say, look, no, we can't stand with this, whatever. But the thing is, I don't know who else they were gonna get for that. So, but my question is, should there be a online presence that acts in terms of preventing these certain things from happening and making it more immediate? Or should there be like bannable offenses, like strike one, strike two, and then third you get your account terminated? But the only problem with the internet is you can easily create another account. You can easily just like create a new Google or Gmail account and go on like a secondary account, under a pseudonym or under a different name, under a fake name, and then spread all these things. It's difficult, the ecosystem of the internet, how things are governed, and how would you put things and places, how would you put things into place to stop that and to stop some things that are being said on the internet. It's difficult, and I don't know what would you guys do if you were, I guess, in charge of Twitter and people were saying certain things, because it's a tricky situation. I don't know. The only thing you could say is if you make it like an exclusive platform where you're like completely blocked, maybe your IP is blocked or something. I don't know. It's a very tricky situation. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section about free speech and about using free speech and the abuse of it. I mean, because I guess if you are empowered with freedom of speech to say what you want to say, should you withhold something that you want to say, especially if even if you felt that way, or if you felt a certain way about saying what you wanted to say, if it didn't go in the right manner, people obviously reacting to it in a aggressive way, because I mean, understandably, I suppose. But how crazy is it, and where do we draw the line? How can we say that no, someone like this shouldn't be on a platform, or someone things like this can't go on the internet anymore. And do they even really care? Because I mean, it makes the platform more popular, I suppose, and it's news as well. Like all the major news outlets were covering it at the time it happened. So I don't know, but let me know what you guys think. Drop a like and comment down below, and subscribe if you are new to the channel. That's gonna be all. I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys.